So the next question we've got, Scott, is come from our very own Becky, and Becky is our fundraising apprentice here, and she does a lot of our admin as well, and she's been working with us for the last year, and I know she's been really excited about this piece of work as well. So she's asked, what has been your most successful project to come out of co-production?
That is a very interesting and a very broad question, because I think the stuff that I was involved in as a service user or just leaving service, I think was probably the more exciting stuff to me. Being the first service user involved in the design, the co-design, the co-delivery of a £10 million big lottery funded programme that went all across West Yorkshire, working across four areas of need with homelessness, addiction, reoffending and mental ill health, was a piece of work to talk about. I think, you know, I was the first person involved, I wasn't the only person involved, and I was also employed by the organisation after it went live as well to continue the co-production. So yeah, I think that was one worth talking about. Myself and a few people in recovery decided to co-produce and run a pop-up dry bar, because we believe that every nighttime economy caters for people that want to put loads of alcohol down their throats, but doesn't cater for people that just want to go out and not, you know, unless you go to the cinema. That's your only choice. If you don't want to go out and have a drink, you've pretty much got to go to the cinema. So we popped up at places like the Student Union, we popped up on Light Night, we popped up in certain cultural events, and we just popped up with mocktails. We've got a nice range of mocktail menus. I mean, yeah, it's probably changing alcohol for sugar, but the idea was that we had a lot of natural produce as well, but it was more about changing people's mind about the nighttime economy as well. You know, when you've 1,100 people coming in the church on Light Night, and they cannot buy alcohol unless they go to a pub, and then they're seeing a group of people in recovery passing on this message that you don't have to drink alcohol when you go out on a night out, was, I think, probably, for me, being involved, leading, and having a group of people that had exactly the same ideas and beliefs. That one night at Light Night in Leeds, at the not Mill Hill Chapel, what's the church called next to McDonald's on bottom of Brigade? I can't remember the name of the church. Anyway, we were parked in there for the night, and we've got 1,100 people through coming in to see us. I think it was part of Light Night, but they walked straight past us, so they were buying, and they were taking the message away with them. And then you're looking on Twitter 3 weeks later, and they're asking us when are you going to pop up again, when are you going to pop up again. And I think for me that was, it felt like an achievement, because we changed some people's minds about, you know, going out on a night out, and it's a very British cultural thing, isn't it? People don't go out on a night out just to have a drink in Britain. What do they do? They go out to get smashed. And it's not always needed, especially when you walk around the town centre at 11 o'clock on a Friday or Saturday night. You see the results of, let's go out and get smashed. So I think the idea of providing that alternative to the nighttime economy, it worked for a while, yeah. I think what we learned from it is you're fighting a big engine. You're fighting the nighttime economy, because the nighttime economy does not want people not buying alcohol. So as fast as we started and as much traction as we gained, we've tailed off as well because of that. So yeah.
But some really big projects, and obviously
yeah.
the big lottery we talked about now, remember that, and how big that was, and the achievements that made. So really great, you've done some, and as we discussed, you know, that's why, you know, when we talk about your lived experience, you weren't employed at Sounding Streets for your lived experience, you were employed because you've got this amazing wealth of experience in co-production, in working with services and shaping services, and working with our clients. So yeah, no, it's great to have that here, working with us, Scotty. So thanks to Becky for that.